Minnesota Department of Human Services Background Studies. NETStudy 2.0 Required Action on New Information. Welcome to this NETStudy 2.0 video-based training. This training video describes two important topics: what you need to do if you are informed that a background study subject may have new information on a registry that the provider checked when the background study was initiated, and what you need to do if you are informed that a background study determination was changed due to the new information. As a reminder, due to ongoing enhancements to NETStudy 2.0, and a user's specific level of access to the system, you may see slight variations between the images captured in this video and the version of NETStudy 2.0 you use. For this video, and in the NETStudy 2.0 system, the term entity refers to the facility, program, agency, or other organization that initiates background study applications. Now, with the housekeeping out of the way, let's get started. Background information about required registry checks. When a background study is initiated, many entity users are required to check the state and federal exclusion lists and the Minnesota Nurse Aid Registry list for negative actions or sanctions against a study subject. For more information on how to complete these registry checks, go to YouTube and search NETStudy 2.0 Resuming and Submitting Studies. A link is in the description below. For more information about the Federal Exclusion List, sometimes referred to as the List of Excluded Individuals and Entities, the State Office of Inspector General List, the Minnesota Nurse Aid Registry, and how these registries may affect whether the study subject may be affiliated with your entity, please refer to the links to their respective websites in the description below. Additional information about the exclusion lists is found in the Minnesota Healthcare Program's Provider Manual. Information about the Nurse Aid Registry is available on the Minnesota Department of Health's website. It is the entity's responsibility to know which, if any, of the registries apply to the entity and/or to the position that the study subject will be filling. New registry information found. After a background study application is submitted, NETStudy 2.0 continues to monitor the three registries and notifies entities by email when new possible matches are identified. You will only be notified if the person is currently affiliated with your program. These matches will display in the registry recheck queue for you to review. You are responsible to check the applicable registry and determine whether the potential match belongs to the person affiliated with your program and whether action is needed. A match on a registry may not lead to a change in the study subject's background study status. To review possible registry matches, hover your mouse over the Applications tab in the toolbar, and in the drop-down, select Registry Recheck. Under the Registry column, select the link to open the registry's web page in a new tab. Then, in the Actions column, select View Registry Recheck to view the name and date of birth of the study subject who is identified as the possible match. Follow the instructions on the registry's website on how to search the registry using the study subject's information. It is important to also search the registry using any aliases or other names the subject may use. After you search the registry, return to the Registry Recheck queue in NETStudy 2.0. Select the Remove from Roster button if the potential match belongs to the study subject, and as a result of the registry match, the person will no longer be in a position that requires a DHS background study. When the Terminate Affiliation box displays, record the date the study subject is no longer affiliated with your program in the Separation Date field. Then, select the Save button. Study subjects who are removed from your roster may not provide services for which a background study is required. Select the Clear Registry Recheck button if the potential match does not belong to the study subject, or if the registry result does not apply to your program and/or to the person's position. When the Confirm Clear Rechecks box displays, select the Yes button. This removes the possible match information from this queue. In some cases, new registry information is identified after the application is submitted, but before the study subject has a background study determination recorded in the system. In this case, select the Close Application button if the potential match belongs to the study subject and you elect to close the application. When the Confirm Close box displays, select the Yes button. This action will automatically withdraw the application, and the study subject may not provide services for which a DHS background study is required. In NETStudy 2.0, you may add a note about the registry information. To add a note, select the Add Note button. When the Add Registry Recheck Note box displays, enter your comments in the Notes field. Then, select the Save button. Notes are a tool for communicating registry information within your entity. These notes do not go to DHS for review or action. Notes must be added before you remove the study subject from your roster or before clearing the registry recheck information from this queue. It is important to remember that providers are responsible for any sanctions, fines, penalties, or legal action that may result from non-compliance with registry requirements, whether caused by incorrect or incomplete information being entered, as the result of a technical or systems issue, or as the result of inaction on potential registry matches. This concludes the portion of the video that explains what to do if you are informed that a study subject's information is a possible match to the federal or state exclusion lists or the Minnesota Nurse Aid Registry. Change in background study determination. Now we will move on to explain what you need to do if you are informed that a background study determination was changed due to new criminal history or maltreatment information. Child abuse and neglect determinations, adult maltreatment determinations, and state criminal history information is continuously monitored in NETStudy 2.0. Data from these sources is matched to background study subjects who are affiliated on active rosters. DHS also reviews information received by word of mouth and follows up on these reports, which in some cases includes obtaining records from other states. DHS then evaluates whether the new information changes the study subject's background study determination. Entities are notified by a system-generated email of an updated background study determination only if an individual's background study determination has changed. To access a change determination, hover your mouse over the Applications tab in the toolbar. In the drop-down, select on Wrap Back Determination Available. The determination column displays the study subject's updated determination status of either disqualified or undetermined. The supervision required column will show whether the disqualified study subject can provide direct contact services, either supervised or unsupervised, during the reconsideration period by displaying yes or no. It may show that the study subject is required to be removed during the reconsideration period by showing remove. Providers must take action immediately to supervise or remove a study subject from any position that allows direct contact or access to people receiving services when such a notice is provided by DHS. Entities may remove study subjects from their active roster by selecting the Remove from Roster button. When the Terminate Affiliation box displays, record the date the study subject is no longer affiliated with your entity in the Separation Date field. Then, select the Save button. Then close the application by selecting the Close button in the Actions column on the right side of the screen. When the Confirm Close wrapback box appears, select the Yes button. This removes the study subject from your roster, and they may not provide services in any position that requires a DHS background study. The Request for Reconsideration column displays whether a study subject has requested reconsideration of their new disqualification. If your entity plans to support the study subject while they request reconsideration, do not remove the study subject from your roster. The information provided in this queue is for convenience only. Providers are still required to view and understand the notice of disqualification. To view the disqualification notice, navigate to the study subject's person summary screen by selecting the person's last name. On the person summary screen, select the Documents tab. Then, select the hyperlinked notice under the Uploaded Documents section. The document will display in a new tab. Please remember that the summary statuses that are displayed in NETStudy 2.0 are for your convenience. Providers must read and follow the written notice. It is also important for providers to maintain their active rosters by removing study subjects who are no longer affiliated. To comply with data practice requirements, it is critical that your active roster or rosters be accurately maintained. Thank you for taking the time to learn about NETStudy 2.0.
Copyright 2024 State of Minnesota, Department of Human Services. Produced by Minnesota Department of Human Services. 444 Lafayette Road, St. Paul, Minnesota 55155. 651-431-2000. Toll free 800-657-3663. Toll free TTY 800-627-3529. Videophone 651-964-1514. Website https://mn.gov/DHS/. The Minnesota Department of Human Services, DHS, prohibits discrimination in its public services because of race, color, creed, religion, political beliefs, national origin, sex, public assistance status, marital status, age, sexual orientation, or disability. Direct discrimination complaints to the DHS Civil Rights Coordinator at dhs.info@state.mn.us or 651-431-2000. Individuals with disabilities may request reasonable modifications to receive DHS services by contacting its Americans with Disabilities Act Coordinator at dhs_ada@state.mn.us or 651-431-3040.